Well, today is a beautiful day in Marbella, and it's going to be for the whole month of November. We pray for that, and it will. But we can say better off. We are right now in Villa Tiberio, where it's going to be a great event this Sunday, yes, for Cudecca and for Red Cross. But we have here two special personalities that I say the best one in the world, because you have to know exactly Sandro Morelli, who is a person with such a good heart you're just going to see. And we have Barbara Fernando, who's going to tell us all about these events and what they're doing and what they want you all to listen. We have to say, Sandro, thank you very much to be Marbella.
My pleasure. It's really, I'm glad that you came to support this great event, and I hope it will be very successful. Yeah.
It will for sure. But we have to explain everybody what's going to happen this Sunday.
Well, basically, I'm making this charity party for Cudecca and the Spanish Red Cross. I think both they are incredible organization. We are giving a dinner with wine, aperitif, and everything for 75 euros. But I will donate 25 euros from each person to charity. There's going to be a lot of musicians. We're going to do because it's Sky Folks Night. I'm also doing a fireworks night here, which I'm paid as a present to do charity myself, to attract more people. Also, we're going to have a lot of musicians, we're going to have dance, we're going to have a great night, hoping to raise money for this great organization, which I care very much. I do several other charity, but this one I'm doing in November, and I hope to be very successful. And I need help. I've had a great help from a lot of people. There's O'Connor, Karen Brady, many people from Arsenal Football Club, St. Marcos Murphy. I've had the help from Martin Brando from Formula One. Yes, lots of friends, important friends, which have they all helped me. And yes, we hope to have a great night.
We have to have a great night. It's true, we have to have a great. And Barbara's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Tell us a little bit more.
Well, this year we are concentrating for Red Cross to give the money to Red Cross for the national, that is from the Malaga refugees, the Syrian children coming over. And of course Sandro has been a great instrument. Without him we would never have raised almost 125,000 euros. That's just in a couple of years. But of course we also did for a couple of years going to UNICEF, and we raised enormous amount of money, and I believe that we raised 6,000 school bags for the children in Syria. So this year we felt we have to support Red Cross, as Red Cross is doing great work in Malaga and in Marbella, and I've had the pleasure to meet some of these children. And of course I personally took over and bought some Christmas presents, gifts for the kids. So Sandro has not only done the Red Cross and Cudecca and UNICEF, he's also raised money for Great Ormond Street and for a wonderful orphanage in Sri Lanka. And so I believe that if you really count all the funds that have been raised by Villa Tiberio through Sandro, his efforts, I'm sure it must be coming to €750,000. And Sandro doesn't even know that, and maybe even more. And I would say that the mayor of Marbella, you ought to crown Sandro and give him an award, as we are so proud for Sandro Morelli's efforts.
Really, is that
all these years that he has done. It's not been seen and it's not been recognized, and I am insistent that we should honor him, especially this year by the mayor, Maria Angelis. And because of all you've been such a generous heart.
They're making a call here. This is true.
Wonderful.
But Sandro, really, something I would like to say is the help of the children's. You said you got 3 things you love. I want you to say it.
Oh yeah. Well, yes, true. I do love these 3 things. After my beautiful life from Napoli to London to United States to Marbella, these 3 things which I love very much. I think number 1 is definitely the children. To me, children are the most beautiful thing God gave us, and we live in a world that is so unfair when you think that we can spend $500 billion a year on nuclear warheads, atomic bomb. We have enough nuclear warhead to destroy this beautiful world, and it is a beautiful world, 50 times over. And yet, we let the children die of starvation. Every second, a child dies in starvation in this world. we as a human race, we should be ashamed of ourselves. When are we going to stop killing each other? But instead of killing each other, helping each other. This is number one. Number two, I love animals. They are so beautiful. We treat animals so bad. It's disgusting. And number three, I love what God creation. Look at this beautiful part of the world. Flowers, plants, nature is so beautiful here. It's something that we should be proud to live in this beautiful part of the world where nature is so beautiful.
Sandra, I think these are beautiful words you just said, and I think this is something very important that we have to help the children, even here in Spain, even Sri Lanka, even all over, because it's unbelievable. We're still having poverty, and we're not third world.
Well, you see, the problem is always the same. We live in a world that we have these people who are billionaires, and we have people who are dying of starvation. I'm sorry, this is wrong. No man or woman should be a billionaire. If you have 300 or 400 million pounds, what you need more money for?
Exactly. What you need more?
What you need more money for? When we have children dying of starvation, we got to make sure that every child in the world is being educated. We got to make sure every child in the world has a roof over their heads. Every child in the world is going to be fed, that he grow up with education, and we won't be able to be brainwashed by the society he lives, but he will understand what is right and wrong. Instead of investing money on nuclear warhead, we should invest the money on the children of the poverty of the world.
It's true. It's true. What you're saying is very right, but it's so hard to make it to understand to the people. It is too hard to make understand to the big governments. It is hard.
Yeah, because we are such a materialistic world. We are so selfish. All we care about ourselves. We don't care about. We don't care about. You know, we have one. We want more and more and more all the time. But you know, I don't know how to explain this. I cannot believe it that we can kill in the name of God, and we kill children in the name of God. We kill the children in the name of our country, my country. What is all this rubbish about? What's more important in life? My country, your country? This is all a lot of nonsense. We should care about our family, our children. This is what is important, not my country or my religion.
It's true. You're right about that. That's what we have to help the children to what we have, because who's going to take care of yourself too? Who's going to open the world? Who's going to do the better? It's the children. It's true.
Yeah. The most importantly, today we are here to really promote the Sunday, the event. It's going to be one of the best events ever. And we will probably, as you can see, we will be having the drinks in the garden, beautiful area, and then we will retire into the restaurant. We have maybe 10 or 12 fantastic national renowned musicians. They'll all be sometimes, and also we got to say a special thank you to Caroline Randerson and Esther from Cudecca. They've been a great support, Esther, and the team that who are going to be working, the volunteers. They're total volunteers, none of them are paid. The volunteers and all the musicians are volunteers. The team who will be going around helping with the raffles and the auctions, they will be wonderful.
We're in nature, so
Sunday, it's a must. Please call Sandro at the Villa Tiberio, and I believe the number will appear on the screen. Please book your ticket. There are still a few tickets, otherwise you will lose your chances. And it's going to be the grandest Sunday evening, the 5th of November. So please try and be here.
It's a gala. We have to say it's a gala dinner, and it's for Cudecca, and at the same time to the Red Cross.
A special thank you to this lovely lady, John Hunt. She's such an amazing woman.
Oh yes,
you know,
I interview her then.
We were so lucky to have in this part of the world, and it's a shame when a lot of people live in this part of the world. They don't really understand it. They don't really care how important Cudecca is. They don't realize it's belongs to all of us. We should all help and contribute because they do an amazing job. And this lady, Jonah, she is truly amazing.
Well, her smile, she gets everything. I swear, she has a beautiful smile.
May God give her a long life, because we need people like that in the world.
You're right about that.
And just to say thank you also to Miguel. I know we are supporting you, but Red Cross has been extremely supportive, helpful towards needs us to help them.
Exactly.
So we say to Miguel and David and all the team of Red Cross, also they will be here on the night.
Of course.
Okay, so hope to see you soon.
That's it. So don't forget, Villa Tiberio, you can come and purchase a ticket, or even if somebody comes late, they can come on the same day.
Yeah, just make sure we have over 100 people booked up already. So yeah,
We need more to come. Let's come more to enjoy, because it's a beautiful place. You're gonna have fun.
Or if you want to donate something straight to Cudecca, or just you don't have to come. Just give it something to them. It would be great, and give it to the Spanish Red Cross. Would be great. This is the gospel of God. We got to learn to help people, because people need help, and we must not turn our back on them.
Love the words. Pray to God. So we have to say, everybody, don't forget, this Sunday is going to be a great event in Villa Tiberio, Marbella. So all of you who listen to us, come over and enjoy it.